What is up, sexy beast? Bald Candy Corn here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 best drop locations if you want to get looted up in Blackout. So let's go ahead and get this shit started. Now this list is completely my opinion and based off of how I like to play Blackout. You might have a different list, which is totally fine, and if you do, let me know right down there below in the comments. Now I have played a lot of the beta, basically ever since it was released, and this list is based off the beta. Once the game comes out, this could all completely change, and if it does, I will update this video. But as of now, if you want the best weapons, armor, medicine, and a shit ton of ammo, in my mind, these are the best places to spawn in at. So saying all that, taking the number 5 spot is going to be the Lighthouse. Now there's a couple reasons I love spawning in here. If you're playing solo or duos, it's a fantastic place to go. Number 1, no one ever really spawns in here. When the plane flies directly over the lighthouse, the most people I've seen spawn in here was 3. Rarely anyone ever goes here because it's just so far away from everything else. Another reason I also like coming here is because it's a mystery box spawn location. Once you hit that mystery box, it's pretty much guaranteed level 3 armor and a decent weapon. So that's one of the reasons I love going to these zombie locations. And also, once the zombies start spawning in at you, if you kill them, for me, they always drop a lot of medkits, so I'm basically stocked up on all the medicine I will ever need. And also, all up and down the lighthouse and on the docks, there's a lot of loot in a pretty small area, so it's quick to get. There's a lot of it, you have a mystery box spawn location, and it's also pretty far away and no one really ever drops here. Now if you are playing with a full squad of 4, I would kind of advise against going here. There's really not enough loot for 4 people. I would definitely say solo and duos, plenty of loot to go around, but if you're with the full squad, one of you guys might be kind of disappointed. And also if the circle happens to be in the way up north, you might be kind of fucked if you can't find a vehicle, so that's why I put the Lighthouse at number 5. So taking number 4 spot is going to be the boxing gym on the river, kind of south of that river city right there. And the reason I love spawning in here is because 1, it's a zombie location. I love spawning in zombie locations. In my mind, they have the best loot and also the best chance to get level 3 armor. And let's face it, as of now, armor is completely fucking broken, and if you don't have armor in the final fight, you're gonna lose. But besides the loot, there's also another reason I love spawning in here, and because it's just in the middle of the map. If you really don't know where you want to go or know where you want to head, this is a solid place to go. There's plenty of loot to go around, especially if you have 4 people, and it's right smack dab in the middle, so if the circle goes top left, you can easily get there. Bottom left, you can easily get there. It doesn't matter where the circle's going, you're kind of in the middle of the map, and there's going to be a lot of vehicles around you, so you really don't have to worry about going anywhere. There's plenty of loot to go around, a lot of vehicles. That's why I think the river is a pretty safe, reliable bet. It's not going to be the best of the best, but it's reliable and it's safe, and that's why I love going there. Alright, so now taking the number 3 spot, a lot of people are going to think this should be a lot higher, but in my mind, hear me out, it should be right here. It's going to be construction. Now the reason I think construction deserves a number 3 spot is because if you're playing solo or duos, it's kind of hard to loot. Now there's a lot of loot, don't get me wrong, it's fucking everywhere. But there's just too much and it's too spread apart. You're going to be wasting way too much time trying to go through every floor to try to get looted up. I like places that are more small and compact, that have the loot more bunched together, so that way I'm not wasting as much time trying to loot everything off the ground, and I can spend more time trying to figure out where the enemies are. So if I'm playing solo or duos, I really don't find myself going here, but if I'm playing with a full squad, I definitely go here whenever I get the chance because there's a lot of loot. Everyone can get their own floor. You really don't have to worry about spending too much time looting because your friends are doing that below you. So if you're playing with a full squad of 4, this is definitely a great place to go. There's plenty of loot to go around. You can all get whatever you need. But if you're playing with just yourself or just one friend, there's probably a couple other better places for you to go, so that's why I put this place at number 3. Alright, so taking the number 2 spot, this was kind of a tough one to decide if I want to put this one at number 2 or number 1, but I think number 2 is the better spot. It is going to be Nuketown. Nuketown is definitely one of my personal favorite places to spawn in. 1, just because, you know, the zombies' sentimental value, and 2, I have a set path that I go to every single time and it has yet to fail me. No matter what, if you're just playing by yourself or with 2 people or with a full squad, as long as you basically do what I do, you're pretty much going to be set. The only thing that can really fuck this up is if you're playing with like a jackass friend who doesn't want to listen and who wants to loot the actual houses. For me, the houses hold nothing. I never look inside them whatsoever. What you want to do is go down below into the bunker. You can basically pilot yourself straight into this bunker, and once you get down there, as long as you kind of pay attention, no one's really going to sneak up on you. And if you get down there first, you get all the good stuff. Sometimes I only have like level 2 armor, or sometimes I won't have enough ammo, but usually I can get everything I want just by running through the bunker. The only downside about Nuketown is the circle rarely, if ever falls on Nuketown, so you're only going to have a limited amount of time to actually look through this place before you gotta go because that circle's coming at you. And I can't tell you how many times my team has had to run through the circle because we just spent too much time looting. So if you are going to spawn at Nuketown, don't worry about the houses, just go straight for that bunker. As long as all 4 of you get into that bunker, you're probably not going to die, unless someone just doesn't pay attention and lets an enemy kill all of you, which may or may not have happened, but as long as you don't have retarded teammates, you should be fine, and that's why I love spawning in at Nuketown bunker. Alright, and taking the numero uno spot, a place that has yet to fail me, this is going to be Asylum. The only bad part about Asylum is everyone fucking goes here, so you have to have like a set path that you want to take, and you basically have to be communicating with your teammates if you're playing with a squad or if you're playing with just one other friend. The thing that I like to do for Asylum is drop right at those front doors, go inside and go up that left staircase, and then take a right. That's going to lead just straight to a gun right away, and 9 times out of 10 it's going to be an LMG. I have yet to not find an LMG right there. And once you actually get that LMG, communicate with your teammates, figure out where they are, and then stick together and hunt down the rest of the enemies, and then you basically have the entire Asylum to yourself. Activate the musical Easter egg and just loot up. If the box is there, hit the box, get your armor. If it's not, it's usually in the graveyard, so go right over there to the graveyard and loot that place up. Asylum, no matter what, if you're playing by yourself or with just one friend or with a full squad, is a very good place to go, but if you are playing with your friends, I can't stress how good communication actually is. Because if you have one guy who's just jerking off in the middle near the fountain, he's gonna die, and then you're all gonna die trying to save him. So make sure you guys communicate, you know what you're doing. And once you loot Asylum, if you have time, go over to Graveyard, hit that mystery box as well if it's there, get some more free goodies, you're gonna have a good time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helps you guys figure out kind of where to aim yourself when you're dropping down low. If you guys want to see more Blackout videos, make sure you guys leave a like and share this video, and if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and also hit that bell notification. And also, real quick, I want to say shout out to my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome and sexy as hell. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you would like to be a Patreon supporter, go ahead and check out that link right down there below. And also while you're down there, check out my Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram because I told you to. And lastly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.